down, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Broncos.
Jackson first play going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Mustang 19, come on, set, 70 Lions.
Jackson. He's got his man, Gates. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go with Barber. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 39-yard line.
Now Jackson. Looking for his man on the out route.
Hey, where y'all find these niggas at? On the side of the street and just sending them an invite, bro? Y'all did this shit yesterday. Just found random ass people, played day, and a man quit after he took an L, bro. This not making sense, bro. What y'all doing?
They
go play action with Jackson. Caught by Gates, left side.
Bombing his stupid ass.
And he'll be touchdown.
Bombing his stupid.
Big play on that one.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Play action. Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. 70.
Jackson will keep it. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Well, what a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Barber is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up.
Instead of calling y'allself the dark side, y'all niggas should call y'allself the pom-pom boys. Y'all niggas just cheerlead off anybody, bruh. This shit is sad work, bruh. I beat Alfred. I beat Vernon. Alfred is 4 and 7, bro. Y'all ain't addressing that record. He 4 and 7, bro.
Should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return, Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Stafford. Got him in. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. In this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down. Now Stafford. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
60. Warriors 70.
7-7, our score after 1. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Get it. Lightning is ready.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
The Cardinals at 6-4 now on the year, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
18, 5 years.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And Sharp calls it in. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. A run up the middle with Barber. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. That is intercepted at the goal line. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early,
second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's one animation that's so gay on this game, bro. He diving and the nigga don't react to that shit.
Without the catch, hence that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
19 tight.
Back to throw, Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again is Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
A running play. It's Dowdle.
And he is going to be stopped cold.
If that Herschel Walker, that nigga is a cracker on here, bro. What type of roster this is, bro?
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make
He got Herschel Walker light skinned. What?
Throwing is Stafford. Oh, wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Over the middle, Harrison.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe...
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Stafford now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 69 yards.
And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want to be getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
16 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now it's Jackson. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 3. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Their 49-yard line.
Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats.
2nd and 3. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, here's Barber. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Brings up third down.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneers. Let's go.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
19 Lions.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Well, that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Stafford.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
From the 50, Stafford. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 49 yards.
And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Cardinals 7.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Hey, all y'all niggas do is cheerlead, bruh. Y'all just cheerlead, bruh. The game's still on.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18. Go street. Come 19. Come 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
They run here with Dowdle.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
1965.
Here's Stafford. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Jaguars get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest?
And he works free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play.
Man, Lamar's selling me this game, but I ain't finna make no excuses, bro. We still playing.
NFL on EA Sports. Here's Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Street, 18, right, 6, 19, tight, 19, 70 ranges, 70 ranges. Trap 60. Check go.
Now it's Stafford.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
It's fourth down.
Here we go on fourth. Stanford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Cowboy 80.
On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. Now some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Second down and 4. To throw is Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
On third down, here comes Barber. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
70 range. Mustang 19.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. But Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First down, Jaguars.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
7 Pirates, 70 range, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for the Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
The 17-yard line.
Running with Barber out of the gun. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard
So
line.
here's a 3rd and 14.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Throwing is Jackson. And he is caught. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
42. Cardinals 14.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw, Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here and give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
19, Tiger.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Jacksonville, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.